Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to Sweet D's Cooking. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of my little simple hood cooking show. So, I decided to bring you guys along with me tonight. I'm actually craving a couple of different things, but I figured I would go ahead and do the crab, shrimp, and chicken fettuccine Alfredo for one, because it'll be me, by myself or whatever. I might eat on it tomorrow, something like that as well. But I still wanted to make those crab cream cheese wontons that y'all been, hearing me talk about and I have not made. So don't mind me because you're probably going to witness me bounce around quite a bit. And then as per usual, you can catch the first snippet or so on my Facebook Live, and then you can catch the rest on my YouTube after it uploads, okay? So thank you for watching and hope you enjoy. Let's just go ahead and jump right in, okay? First thing off, we are going to begin preparing our sauce for the fettuccine, the crab, chicken, and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. So first, I'm going to go ahead and get to cutting up. This ain't nothing but a chicken breast fillet from Tyson, frozen. I thawed it out a little bit earlier. So what I'm going to do... What's up, Cassie? How you doing, love? Girl, thank you for tuning into my episode. Yes, love, I am having a craving for some different things tonight. And I'm just going to get it cracking. And I was like, let my people come on and watch. Because I haven't let them watch me make nothing in a quick minute. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So you're going to begin by cutting up this chicken. And I'm basically just kind of cubing it up. Ain't no special method to it. Just cubing it up. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, reach over and get this oven started. I'm going to put it on like a medium, like 5 on the first burner, so that what we're going to do is we're going to hurry up and saute these chickens. And while they're sauteing, we're going to be moving right on to the next steps. All right, so we got these chickens. Let's go ahead and put them right back in the bowl they came out of. And what I'm going to do, we're just going to add some quick seasoning onto them, okay? And I'm going to also, remind y'all, this is the little hood show, so we're going to act like we don't see things fall unless it fall on the floor, okay? Then we ain't going to act like nothing. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to add some pepper. I'm going to add some onion powder. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I found this at the 99-cent only, and I really like it. It's the one that you could grind. That salmon tonight pigs on my page. Okay, girl. I'm going to check it out, Cassie. Look, I found this at the $1.99 store, right? And it's the one where you have to grind it. It's chili and garlic sea salt. Chili and garlic sea salt. And it's the one that you have to grind. I really love the flavor. And I like grinding it like that. I ain't going to even front. So we're going to go ahead and mix that up. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to add in some chopped garlic. Okay. I love working with, it might look like a lot, but hell, I love garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up in there right there like that. Set that to the side. Get that working, okay? Season that chicken up. Next, I'm gonna pour a little bit of oil in that pan. Now, y'all, it's propped up against the peanut oil. We just gonna keep it real because it's only down a little bit, but I would use that, but y'all propped up on that. So we're not using a whole lot. Not frying it like fried chicken. We just sauteing it to get a little bit of cook on it, okay? So not very much oil at all. Let that heat on up over there. Rinse off your cutting board because you're going to have to go to work using that little baby again. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you had a great day, Cassie. Girl, it's not easy keeping up your momentum these days. You got to do everything you can to stay positive. Feel me? So over here, while I'm waiting for that skillet to heat up, I'm going to begin chopping up the crab meat. Now, I've had crab, cream cheese, wontons, and, you know, stuff with the regular, with the real crab. But the crazy thing about it is I prefer the imitation crab. It has crab mixed into it, lobster, a few other little seafoods blended into it. Let's see here. Pollock. It has pollock. It has a little bit of snow crab, lobster, refined fish oil. It has some different things. Paprika. It has some different things mixed up in this imitation crab. Girl, yeah, I had a pretty good day. You know, no complaints at all. Handled some business, girl. That's all I really, you know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of rest and relaxation, but handled some business stuff. So I'm going to chop up this rest of this. Let me see. I'm going to go this way first so that it could already be ready to get sliced up. Now, mind you, I have this one and I have another pack that I'm going to open because I might need all of it. Not all of it, but some more than this. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of bigger pieces because this one is going to be the one for my sauce, for my Fettuccine Alfredo. Okay, kind of putting it in cubes a little bit. See that? I'm going to put that in cubes a little bit. And then I'm just putting that off to the side over here. But I'm going to add some more because it's not that much. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, my skillet is warm enough for me to add this chicken. Let's get that started. Start sauteing right there. We're going to chop up some more crab. Uh-oh, shit falling and stuff. Y'all gotta please excuse me. This is why I'm so glad I named it Hood. Because if I wouldn't have named it the Hood Cooking Show, somebody would be like, damn, her ass is ghetto. Yes, yes, ma'am. Goodness, okay. This been thawing out in the sink. So we're gonna go ahead and chop up some more of this. Okay. Now this is what I'm doing. I'm chopping up some for my crab cream cheese wonton. Now you know what? It's two different brands. It's two different brands of imitation crab meat that I'm using. Now I noticed this one has a way fishier smell than the other one. It seems to have a little bit of different ingredients as well. So I think I'm going to, what you gonna do, Deshauna? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It shouldn't be that much of a difference. I hope not. I hope not. Lord, please don't let me regret my decision. That's the thing about having a live Facebook cook show, y'all. You got to wing it. Mistakes and all, honey. Mistakes and all. Just gotta wing it, don't we? So, we're just gonna wing it. All right, so some of this is going to go into my crab cream cheese wontons. And some of it is going to go into my Alfredo sauce. So, y'all gonna watch me do a whole lot of multitasking. So I'm just gonna cut it up fine as I can. Okay. Let's go ahead and scoop this. All right. This will be for, do a little bit more. This will be for my sauce. Okay. And I'm going to put it to the side. And then this will be for the crab cream cheese wontons. And I hope they come out right, because I'm just doing as I can recall the recipe off the top of my head. You know, I don't be doing no measurements and none of that. Which you doing a recipe, you supposed to, but you know, hell, shit, us black people, we just don't most of the time. This is how. So, all right. So I'm about to put this in a different bowl. Actually, just so I could kill two birds with one stone, this is what I'm going to do. So this is the rest of some cream cheese, okay, that I already was using on. And what you're going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and use the rest of it. It's about this much. What you're going to do is defrost it in the microwave by cooking it for about a minute. This is for the crab cream cheese wontons. And while you're waiting on that, what you're going to do is get you an egg. And beat the egg. Told you y'all going to witness a whole lot of multitasking, okay? Beat this egg. Beat the egg and set that to the side. Till it's all the way well beat. Set it to the side. The egg back away. The rest of that crab away. Alrighty. So here you have your wonton wraps. Alright. We're going to be doing the crab cream cheese wontons as well as the pasta. I'm just gonna bounce back and forward. So, you know, I'll explain everything as much as I can. So we are in the mix of frying the chicken right now. It's on a saute. It's cooking kind of low to give me time to do other things. While I'm doing that, I'm going to, in the mix, be back here heating up this oil. I have probably maybe 2 cups of oil in the pot that I already pre-made. So I'm just going to start preheating that oil back there for the wontons. Okay. We're doing the chicken. This is the crab for the Alfredo sauce once it gets ready. No, not the front, the back. Turned on the burner for the front. Okay, so, all right. So we got the chicken going. Now what we're going to do next is get this filling together for the wontons. So we have heated up the cream cheese for 1 minute to where it's nice and soft, to where you can blend it like that, okay? From there, what you're gonna do is pour in the crab meat. All right. What we're gonna do from there, we have to finely chop down some yellow onions. So take a piece, probably about like that big, okay? And then what you're gonna do, move this to the side. What you're gonna do is go ahead and try to dice it down much as you can. They said something about a food processor, you know, usually to get it like little as you need it. But if you could chop it down little, that'll be great. It ain't gotta be perfect. It's all going one way, you know what I mean? So we ain't no chef, but we gonna try to do the chef move, how they... Oops. Now I know this knife ain't big enough to do all this. Let me see if my other one, hold on. Let's see if this one will do it. Let's try this one. Maybe I could get a better of a with this little ass cutting board too. And don't mind it because it's just gonna get a little messy for a minute. Yeah, they done went to school and shit to keep that shit neat. Y'all know that, right? And I have not. The school of hard knock life. Yeah, it's not going to get little like that. I mean, it's getting smaller than it was, but it's not getting little and neat like, you know what I'm saying, like really like it's supposed to be. Okay. Well, we tried. Anyways, then you're going to put that onion up in there. Okay. Let's clean up our mess a bit. Hold on a minute. Okay. Stir that chicken. It's cooking pretty nicely. That onion away. All right. So we're going to stir up the mixture. This is the crab, the cream cheese, and the onion. Stir that up pretty good. All right. It's all stirred up nicely. This is what it should look like. Okay. And then what you're going to do, you're going to add just a little bit of salt, regular salt, just a little bit. And you're going to also add a little bit of sugar to balance out the onion flavor, okay? So just a little bit, not much. Just a little like that. I would say maybe a half teaspoon. Maybe a little bit more than that. Okay. And then, since you know, every cook have to taste their creation so they can know what's up. So you got to taste and try and taste that mixture a little bit before you get to putting it in them wontons. Or else it's not going to turn out right. Make sure it's sweet enough. Because if you notice, them crab cream cheese wontons from the place, they be kind of sweet, okay? So, chew a spoon or something and just see. Little bit more sugar. A little bit more sugar. It's flavored good though. Alright, that should do it. I even thought about using the garden vegetable cream cheese to add a different twist, but I'm like, no. Let's just go ahead and have that original restaurant flavor. I'm trying to be quick because we bouncing around and we're multitasking, right? All right. So put that to the side. Next, what you're going to do. I'm wondering, should I get back to that? Let me get back to the sauce. Let's put this to the side for a second. Get back to the sauce. When you multitasking trying to make a two-part meal, you gotta throw your focus around lots of different places. So, just as well as I am. Now the chicken is almost done. This is what it's looking like, okay? It's almost done, okay? What I'm about to do is focus on them shrimps. So I'm going to turn on the back burner, and then you get these shrimps. When you're making a dish that requires shrimp, in my opinion, I like to do it with the raw ones. The raw ones are more fresher, okay? They're more fresher, and when you cook in a dish like this, all you want to focus on is hurrying up and cooking them shrimps. So turn your skillet up to damn near high and get it started. And once it's really, really hot, you're going to put them shrimps in. Mind you, they're raw and they're frozen. So it's going to first melt the water off of them. You're going to have water in the skillet. And if you do it right, it should begin to cook the water off of them. You don't got to add no seasoning, no nothing at this point. Not at this point. You're really just trying to cook the shrimps, okay? So you're going to let the water cook off of them, and you're going to let them begin to turn pink. Sometimes if it seems like too much water is collecting, you can help them out and pour some of the water off, okay? As they begin turning to transparent to pink, then we're going to add in some butter and some seasons, and we're going to hurry up and saute them shrimps, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. So I got the burner on right now. It's heating up to high, okay? And I have the grease heating in the back for the wontons. And you don't want it on too high. Great, only right. Yes, yeah, Cassie, because you know they're closest to, I mean, when you buy the ones that's pink, they've been cooked already. You don't know how long they've been cooked. You know what I'm saying? Also, I bought the already peeled, deveined, and tail off. Now, the thing about it is the ones with the tail on are a little bit cheaper, but then that's an extra step you got to do. You either got to bite them and pull them out your mouth, or you got to pull the tail off before you even first start cooking with them. So, you know, the ones that are tail off cost a little bit more. However, you know what I'm saying? That's because they took all the tails off for you. So, it's a blessing. So, turn the chicken down a little bit. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Go ahead and get this shrimp started. There we go. All right. So, yes. This dish reminds me of Mother's Day. It was the first day that me and my children made this particular type of Alfredo. It came out so good. I was like, oh my God, I have to do the remix, okay? So, notice that I squeeze as much of the air out the bag as I can. This is how you keep stuff fresh, okay? When you freezing it, freeze locking it, whatever, putting it in the bag, get as much of the air out. Just playing games now because I'm explaining. Get as much of the air out as you can before you put it back up in the freezer, and it will last longer, okay? Just like that. Put it back in the freezer. All right, so them shrimps is over there working. Shrimps is working. I'm gonna hurry up and do a couple of them wontons. Oops. Let me wipe this off. Some damn sugar. All right, I'm gonna hurry up and do a couple of wontons. And you guys are not going to, like I said, this is a sneak peek. And I do the rest on my YouTube. And then you give me about 20-30 minutes so I could get the rest of it uploaded and you can watch the remainder of the show. But I'm going to do a couple of them for you. So what we do is we get our mixture. Get the wonton wrappers. Get the egg wash. And what you're going to do is you're going to take, let me see here. Put a sheet of foil down on the plate so that they don't stick, okay? So I hope you can see. What you're going to do is Now, you're going to be tempted to overstuff these wontons, but don't do it because they won't fry right, okay? Remember, we got our oil heating in the back. We got the shrimps working. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So we're multitasking. So what you're going to do is you take the wonton wrapper. You dip it in the egg like this, one side at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where all 4 corners is dipped, right? Take it in your hands. Put about like that much in the center of the wonton. Not much at all, okay? Then you want to close them at the sides. Make sure you seal them sides. It's so important or they will bust open. Seal them like this. Then join them. Join them at the mouth like that. Okay, I don't know why I be thinking of a fish mouth when I do this, but join them at the mouth like that. Okay, seal them on all 4 corners. Just make sure they're sealed. And that's your wonton. That's your wonton. Make sure it's sealed up. See, it don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be beautiful. I mean, as you get better at it, it will be beautiful. Okay, that's our first wonton. Now our shrimp is over here. Look, it's done. Okay, all the water cooked out of it. It did like it was supposed to do. This is the first phase. So you cook all the water out of it. There's no more water in it. So now what you're going to do is the part 2. Turn the heat down off of it drastically. Take it off the heat. Set it to the side. Grab your butter. Probably about like this much. Maybe a little bit more. Throw that butter up in there. Put it back on the heat. But we done turned the heat down to about like medium. Get that butter to start melting. Now is when you're going to add your seasonings. Add your garlic powder. Add your onion powder. You can add as many seasonings as you like on this shrimp because you want this shrimp highly seasoned. This is the saute part. Okay. I like seasoned salt on my shrimp. Okay. And a little bit of garlic salt too. And I'm going to also do some dill weed. Because if any of y'all been watching me cook, you know I love cooking with dill weed. All right. Remember I said we was going to be multitasking. Stir that around real good. At this phase of the game, this is what it should look like. Okay. Stir it around real good with the seasonings with that butter. Let it just start sauteing a little bit. Okay. Let it just start sauteing. Get back to your wonton. So we made our first one. Let's go ahead and make our second one. First side, second side, third side, fourth side. Fill it. About a teaspoonful, no more, because it will bust open. Close it. Close it up. Do a little design. You can even just close it all the way up. You don't have to, we don't have to be fancy with it. You feel me? You do not. And the crazy thing about it is until you get to be like a pro at the geometrics of this, they don't fry evenly either. They be turning and tilting and doing a whole bunch of stuff, okay? On you. So the important thing is make sure the edges are sealed, okay? Sealed, sealed shut. That's what you really want to do, all right? There we go. That's the second one down. So I'm just going to do maybe about 8 of them, something like that. And I'm going to continue focusing on my my shrimp, crab, and chicken Alfredo sauce. And that's pretty much it. I will come back and show you guys the finished product after the meal is done, okay? So thank you. Watch the rest of the show on YouTube because I'm not done. I'm going to keep on filming. You guys, thank you for watching, and go on and head on over there in about 30 minutes. Bye-bye. You tried it. Okay, little bit of garlic and them shrimps. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep on sauteing the shrimps. Oh, they are looking wonderful. Look at them. They got the seasonings, the garlic in them, the butter. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add that crab right on in there with them, just so it can saute right along with the shrimp. The chicken is done. The chicken is done. It should be looking like this, okay? This is the basis for my Alfredo sauce, okay? There we go. Yes, coming together nicely. Set to the side. Make a few more wontons, okay? Now, what I did last time I made them, I just experimented. I didn't hold to the little folding technique. I just closed them up best I could. You know, especially when I overstuff them a little bit like this one is. It's just slightly overstuffed, overloved. So we ain't going to even try to get fancy with this one. We just going to close it up just like that. Make just a little pocket out of it. Make just a little pocket out of it. That egg seals it up, and that's okay. Do it like that. Make sure it's closed on all 3 corners. And that, to be honest with you, that makes it so much more easier. You ain't got nobody to impress. Now, if you was making them for like a dinner gathering or something like that, then you might want to, you know, try to get some cute little fancy shapes going on. But if it's just you, or, you know, you just cooking for the fam or whatever like that, child, make them things edible. Close them up, seal them up, so we could go on about our day, okay? We have to go on about our day. So, lay them to the side. Got that shrimp and crab sauteing over there. Getting these wontons out of the way. And I made so much filling. I don't even need this much filling. I'm trying to figure out what can I do with this filling, because I'm going to have to do something with it. I might have to like bake a large wonton, or, you know, figure out some kind of way to make use of this filling. Because I ain't going to just think dipping in the egg wash. This is the little bit of the laborious part, and then the folding them up and having to not worry about them being overstuffed. You know, that's the part. Okay. All right. Okay. Wash my hands. I think that's enough of those. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and combine that chicken in with the sauteed shrimp and crab. Okay, go ahead and mix that up real good. Here's what we're looking at. That's the meat sauce, the meat mixture. From there, what I'm about to do now is this basically is the meat mixture is done. So I'm about to get my water started to boil my fettuccine noodles. Get this water boiling. Put a little salt up in there. Help it hurry up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this all up and come back and show y'all the finished result. Matter of fact, I thought about it. There are some critical parts you guys need to see, so I can't just pause you and just come back when it's done. Sorry, still new at this. So bear with me. Bear with me, my beloveds. All right. So here's what my meat mixture is looking like. This is the chicken, shrimp, and crab. Still on about medium high. What we're going to do is mix in the Alfredo sauce, okay? Let me grab a spoon. Stir it, stir it, stir it. Pour that up in there in healthy doses. Now you gotta have plenty of sauce now. Gotta have plenty of sauce. Have some more. And I'm actually, matter of fact, no, I have a brand new one. This is the easy way to open a jar, okay? Hit it on the bottom, pop it. Go ahead and spoon as much as you need to up in there. Maybe half the jar or more. Okay, stirring it. Yes. See, I can't be moving the camera that much, but I guess I'm going to have to show y'all them wontons a little bit. This is what you want your sauce to look like, okay? Like that. So this is the hood cooking show. You just can't see that much. And on the meanwhile, over here, I know I got my wontons sitting to the side. I think that, okay, so my water is just getting to boiling. I'm going to go ahead and, no, let me let it come to a rolling boil. I'm going to go ahead and drop these up in there. I just wish I had an angle where y'all could see what I was doing. Hold on. There we go. There we go. You can see this one right here. I believe it's hot and ready enough. I sure hope so. But in the meantime, let me lay out a paper towel surface. So grab another plate. paper towel plate, okay? And grab another spatula. Good. Make sure ain't no water on it. You don't need no water, puppy. And let's go ahead and see what's up with these. Okay, the grease is not quite hot enough yet. Heat it up a little more. I mean, it's hot, but it's not. They should be popping soon as they hit the grease. And if it ain't doing that, then you know, that's what you want. Let me show y'all. And my water boiling. See, it's kind of slow cooking. See, because I don't have a deep fryer, and that's what's recommended, a deep fryer, you know. Restaurant method, but these things cook fast. Look, and you only want to cook them till they're golden brown. Set y'all down again because I'm about to add the fettuccine noodles. Remember that this is only for one, so I'm only gonna add a small serving. Okay. It's just me. You're gonna let that cook down. Okay. And let this grease get to the tempo it's supposed to for these wontons. I'm not putting in no more right now till I get my grease all the way together. And the sauce is already done. It's just back here chilling. Pretty much. Turn that down on warm. Okay. Go ahead and start pulling the last, put that pasta down up in there, son. Really didn't expect this meal to take that long. The longer my video, the longer the upload it takes. And that's just what it is. Okay, it's coming along, you guys. As you can see, look. A little bit touched on the surface, but okay. This is the multitasking. Okay, that one is golden brown enough. All right, so I guess the grease is ready. We'll go ahead and drop a few of them in there. And they will start trying to stick on your surface. That's why I said put a foil surface where you set them on. The egg in them makes them start sticking. Put them on a plate. You're gonna have if it's not lined with foil, you're gonna have a hard time getting them back up. So drop about 4 or 5 now that the oil is right. And they don't take no time at all to start browning. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Come on, turn. This one don't want to turn. It's giving me problems. See, that's what I was saying. Sometimes that little shape stuff make them get to acting up. See that one?